Looks like it's going to storm tonight. Boy, howdy, I tell you, this week, everything just seems crazy. The weather, the world, and wrestling. But it's nice to be able to find a nice, calming atmosphere. Just a little bit out of the day. I'm glad to bring it to you, even if it's just one person. I find this fun. Simple as that. Hello, everybody who's watching on demand or live right now at this very time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Friday night, August 28th. I am just a simple man, and my name is Noah Foster, and welcome to this fun, free, calm, positive atmosphere known simply as the Simple Chat. Episode 10. I want to thank everybody who's been with me on this fun YouTuber creator's journey, and also who's been with me on these fun chats. Shout out to those in the chat room, including my great moderators, Brando the Gaming Champion and Megan Chiba. Hello to you both. And hello, Gary, for the first time. Good to see you. So for those of you who don't know, I just take some time live on my day to just have a nice chat with you, say anything, chat anything, ask anything. With that being said, y'all got several questions. I got 7 minutes. Plus, because this is a special extended episode, let's go ahead and have a simple chat. Before we get started, Alexa, set a timer for 14 minutes.
14 minutes, starting now.
Let's begin. Brando, I see you've already asked a question in the commentary, so I'll start with yours. Please follow folks at B. Brakeman. What did you think of Wade Barrett coming back to see? And should WWE sign Wade Barrett to do commentary for NXT and NXT TakeOver only? It's funny you mentioned that because I do miss Nigel McGuinness, but I see him being heavily more focused now with the return of NXT UK, and I'm going to try and develop some where I start reviewing that as well with friends, maybe called the NXT scene. Stay tuned for further details with that. Shout out to my group, CJN. I like it a lot. It added a nice dynamic to the commentary with Maranello and Vic Joseph, but I feel like they're trying to figure it out also in case Marlo can't do it because he was out and he's still out for a moment because he's dealing with family. I just pray and hope that his family's okay. I wouldn't mind seeing him being part of NXT here. With he and William Regal will be a great foundation for NXT forward, and Nigel McGuinness could just focus on NXT UK. I think it's a wonderful opportunity, and I hope that personally he does stay. He will be on NXT next week for Super Tuesday. I'm looking forward to that. Gary asked the question, your thoughts on the Shida and Rosa match? This right here will definitely make the women's division very firm and taken seriously. Can't wait. Hashtag 8 more days. I've been asking for it and asking for it and asking for it, and I would love to see a full partnership with the NWA and AEW. I cannot wait. This has the potential to not only steal All Out, but be the best women's wrestling match in AEW maybe this year. Right now, when I figure the top women's wrestling matches this year, there's Allison Kay versus Thunder Rosa. There's Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. There's the triple threat from In Your House. There's the fatal four-ways we've seen from AEW with Chris Statlander, with Big Swole, with Shauna, and Vega. Chris Statlander returns soon as well from injury, and Shauna returned from the UK. And, of course, Shida. And Britt Baker and Shida were the best COVID women's match I saw. So I'm looking very forward to it as I respect and love women's professional wrestling. Because I always look at women in wrestling for freaking wrestling. Get out of the past, some of you. All right. My good friend Lex on Twitter, at Lex Valonzo MML, he asked, Mox being number 1 in PIW 500. Super happy for him. Truly deserves it. Mox is reborn since leaving the WWE. Not a bad note. He just didn't agree with the creative direction. Hey, hometown. Hey, he's a boy from Ohio. Ohio makes good professional wrestlers. Alexa Bliss, Sami Callihan, Madman Fulton, Kylan King. The list goes on, and John Moxley straight out of Cincinnati. Congratulations to him. So I think that's pretty cool. Alexa, stop. I don't know why I started playing that. Anyway, moving on from there. Oh, hey, Pete. Simple man, miss ya, miss the sauce. Thoughts on Mox MJF contract signing. It shows that you don't need a bra and you don't need a table to break to make a match seem serious. Both these men represent the future and the present professional wrestling. And MJF laying it in that he believes he's the better pro wrestler than John Moxley. That will finally be tested come All Out. This match can truly go either way. And I cannot wait. One of the better contract signings I've seen in a long time. Did not put me to sleep for once. I disagree with the choice. If anyone, should have been Cody. That's debatable. Maybe I'll talk about that in the afterthoughts of this simple chat. Let's see here. Lex also asks, AEW bringing crowds back at 10% capacity. it really makes me feel optimistic about the future of live professional wrestling. As we live in these quarantine times, they can't last forever, but we can't live in fear. We must treat it with intelligence, and AEW is doing everything right, it seems. Truth be told, it's still 99% protection, in my opinion, but it really helps bring morale, not only for the wrestlers, but us as simple wrestling fans. I truly enjoy it and appreciate it. If I could go down to Florida, I would, but I don't have the time and money with college and work, and that is way too far for me. And I'm curious to see if they'll elevate it to maybe like 15% come the beginning of 2021, because many people don't even know when this COVID thing is going to end. So we'll have to wait and see on that. But overall, it made me very happy, especially hearing live fans sing Judas. Somebody needs to learn the lyrics. Just saying. My good friend Jerry Slaughter at General_JSJ. Hi, longtime listener, first time caller. Why do we drive on parkways and park on driveways? Well, I'm not a driver, but the way I see it, you drive on a parkway to find a scenic route and a good parking space. You park on driveways so you don't take up the street. Simple as that. That's all I have to say about that. Please follow my good friend at General_JSJ and follow his group Armbar on Facebook. ARNBAR exclamation point. Don't forget it. McChiva asked, what is a parkway? It's an avenue for a car, basically, to find a way through a scene, or honestly, a place to just put your car at so you can get out and explore the area. Just put it in layman's terms. Just saying. Ohio, tipping my hat to the two Ohio natives this today, aka you and Colin. Thank you, Gary. Appreciate that. At B. Greatman asks, what are your thoughts on Breezango winning the NXT Tag Team Championships? It had to happen eventually. They've been the most entertaining thing in NXT's tag team division. And honestly, Fandango's been in this now for 5 years. Good for them. Let's see how long they can carry the torch. Clearly, this is to set up Imperium to return to NXT UK to support Walter and maybe go after the real tag team gold, in my opinion, at NXT UK. Congratulations to them. 5 years. It was worth the wait. There are lots of people on here today. I'm very proud of you, bro. The channel is growing. I'm happy to reach out to more people on this channel because it's not about me, it's about wrestling. But if I can bring a positive atmosphere and encourage people to just be themselves, I'm happy to do that. Just know that you got a friend in me, and if you ever need support, I'm here for you. Because in the end of the day, all we should try and do is grow a better community and support one another. Simple as that. At B. Greatman asks, who is your pick on winning the NXT Championship? Oh, Lord. I don't know, because they're all heels if you think about it. So this match could truly go either way. It's going to be groundbreaking and historic. Definitely going to simul watch with Impact Wrestling, and I'll answer Gary's question in a moment. But you're going to put me on the spot. You're going to make me pick. There's only one way I can see this going, because one wants Goldie, one's going to try and do it their way, one wants to reclaim what was once theirs, and one is going to once again prove why he is undisputed. So with that being said, 60 minutes. Any four of these men could win it. You put me on the spot. I'm just going to throw out a name. Damn it. I'm going to say that the new NXT champion will be Adam Cole, baby. That's all I have to say about that. Gary Potter says, here's a good one, simple man. Your thoughts on the 30-man Iron Man match in Impact this past Tuesday. And hello, Colin. It was really good. It told a really good story considering it fell back on the outcome that truly finished their match at Slammiversary within the last 10 seconds. The champion at one point feeling desperate, having to do anything to win, including taking out the ref and using the title to pick up a quick fall, as she literally had to get 2 falls in a row for the win. Not to mention the fact that it was really a battle of technical versus power, because Jordan Grace, she's a powerhouse. There's no doubt she was the more powerful of the two in this match. Deonna Purrazzo trying to dissect her body one limb at a time, starting with the ham, focusing on the left arm for the Fujiwara, and then working the legs. It all worked out in the end for her, and congratulations to both these women. Honestly, it was my favorite Knockouts match this year. I hope they only go up from here. And yeah, Jordan Grace, I hope she can hold her head up strong, but I know that her arm's going to be sore for a while. And now I look forward to Deonna Purrazzo versus Kylie Ray. That's going to be a very good match. Picking the Psycho Killer, it's a good choice. But honestly, it makes me wonder with just a curious thought. Will we see DIY reform? That's a question there. All right, here's one, buddy. I think we talked about it. Do you think Toni Storm is moving from NXT UK to the black and gold, and that's why she's been left off the NXT UK promotions? Shout out to my good friend Pete Moss. Please follow our podcast, The Sauce. It will be returning again soon. That's a curious thought to think about, considering right now it seems like Toni Storm is getting in it with Juice Robertson. And good on her for finding someone that makes her happy. And honestly, she's already been NXT UK Women's Champion. She has not been the NXT Women's Champion. And her and Rhea Ripley could have an interesting program, as again, the best women's division right now going on professional wrestling is NXT. It's as simple as that. And I agree with you there, Con Andrew. So with that being said, yes, I believe that Toni Storm is moving from NXT UK to NXT. I honestly just am not sure when, because right now there is way too much going on, and Toni Storm will just be lost in the shuffle. And I don't see a heel Toni Storm showing up yet, but it would be an interesting dynamic to think about. But yeah, I think she's coming here. At B. Greatman asks, what do you think of Dominic Mysterio's first match? He did it in the name of his family. Pretty awesome showing. Outcome was predictable, but he showed a lot of heart and great tributes to Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio. Not bad for a first-time match out, young man, and I think he has a very promising career. The sky's the limit. Beamon says, if I remember correctly, the strip for her last title match is she can no longer challenge for the UK Women's title. That is correct, Pete, because Kylie Ray is still the NXT UK Women's Champion. And honestly, at this point, I'm just waiting for Kylie Ray versus Piper Niven to suffer some of their Queen of Insanity. Or, if they truly want to surprise me, maybe Kylie Ray versus Ayla Valkyrie. She's on a hell of a roll. Brandon Graham says, I'm sorry for Road Dogg's loss last night. I am too. Doesn't matter whether you truly connect with somebody or you truly know that person that was lost based on somebody you support. Whenever you lose somebody, it hurts. And all you can do is just offer morale and support. You should never wish ill will or death on anyone. You should never be happy for that on anybody's behalf either. Thoughts on who will be next in line for NXT Tag Team Gold and Breezango? I have to say it. It's got to be Breezango versus Legado del Fantasma. They've been at each other's throats constantly in these six-man tag team matches. That's got to be the way they're going, as Colin Sully agrees with me. Lex asks, Dark Order having Ty Conti and Anna Jay as a duo in the faction. Well, first off, let me just reiterate, I will never join the Dark Order. Never! But with that being said, Ty and Jay had a very impressive showing in the Women's Tag Team Cup, and I'm happy for both. Not bad for one that's been in wrestling for literally less than a year. And her and Ty, I feel like can form a very interesting dynamic. And if women tag titles are introduced, or they go up against the Nightmare Sisters if Allie and Brandy comes back, I think it'll be an interesting program. Again, and AEW is trying to do things with the women's division, and I respect that. So I look very forward to it, and I agree, Gary, that Conti is definitely going to be a star. Con Andrew asks, when could we see Otis cashing in his Money in the Bank contract? Oh, for the love of God. I don't even know at this freaking point. He'd be foolish to try and go after the three most dangerous men in WWE right now. So, and I thought he wanted to go after Tag Team Aspirations. That would be a unique first. So, all right, the heck with it. I'm going to propose that he cashes in on the Tag Team Champions, and he and Tucker become the new Tag Team Champions come Survivor Series. There. Will you join Breezango's team and do the dance? I don't dance, Brando. Absolutely not. And as far as Breezango goes, nah, because my team's Imperium, because I will always believe the knot is sacred. That's a good one, dude. Did you mark out on what Dynamite said AEW Spark last night? Ha, thought about you right with that. Okay, I'll admit, it chuckled me a little bit, but nobody knows my Spark concept besides those that do it with me. But I thought that was fun because it goes with the Dynamite name. That's why I created AEW Spark. And stay tuned, folks. That will be back again tomorrow night. Let's see what else we got here. Lex asks, Hangman being kicked out of the Elite is a Hangman heel turn coming. Very emotional segment and unexpected in the Gauntlet. I did not see that coming for the Young Bucks. I mean, we all knew that Paige wanted to be beyond the Elite. Well, I guess you can't be beyond the Elite if you're out with them, right? Or can you? Hangman Page is developing his own identity, but I feel like he's still figuring it out himself. It's a very interesting segment, and it makes me wonder, are we on the verge of a six-man with Omega and the Bucks versus FTR, and Paige. I sense there is a heel turn coming, but I don't know if it's him or Omega first, because the cleaner has been teased. Again, it's unpredictable, and that's what's going to happen next AEW at its finest. It is one of its greatest strengths. I will say this. I have not seen a bad episode of Dynamite yet, and they always leave me questioning what's going to happen next. Colin asks, do you want to see Thunder Rosa become a dual champion? Well, with Billy Corgan, Alexa, stop. With Billy Corgan supporting this idea and this suggested partnership, it'd be an interesting swerve in the AEW Women's Division. But right now, Hikaru Shida, in my opinion, is on a whole nother level. I would love to see it. And Thunder Rosa is one of the best wrestlers in the world, but I just don't see a double champion right now. There's a reason why the AEW Women's Champion is on the line and not the NWA Women's one. Though if Thunder Rosa wanted to, I'm sure she would put it up. All right, well, we have hit the time limit, but I'm going to go ahead and look at the chat and see any last-minute questions here. Piedmont said, agree, become a catalyst for a tag team in the big match. Been an advocate for it a hot sec now. Yeah, and it'll be a first. Brando, the gaming champion, asked, what you think of Pat McAfee's match? That was a hell of an unexpected performance. I got to give the freaking goofball credit. He really performed better than most celebrity one-spot entertainers we have seen in the history of sports entertainment. I was fairly impressed. He executed his moves flawlessly, and he sold all he could when Adam Cole was getting the best of him. And in the end, Adam Cole shut him up. And Adam Cole used a different type of finisher versus the normal stand to beat him. I was very impressed. And as Truman said, it's not a one-off. And honestly, I'm okay with that. I would not mind seeing him perform again. Very impressive match. Ned Chiba asks, how are you today? Oh, I'm fine. I am legitimately fine. There's no fire in the background. I'm not drinking coffee because I don't have my WrestleJoy mug yet. I'm drinking Mountain Dew out of my SmackDown cup. But I'm very fine, and I hope you are too. I hope all you all are, and I want to thank you all as, again, my time has elapsed here, lady and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in to this special extended edition of the Simple Chat. If you want more of this during this type of length, please let me know. I'd love to continue doing this. The Simple Chat will resume as normal, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next week for just 7 minutes, unless this becomes popular and it wants to be thrown to overtime otherwise. With that being said, you want to know more about me, know this. I'm just a simple man and a lifelong fan of wrestling. So follow me, Twitter, PlayStation, YouTube, or Instagram, @mfoster1916. And as always, support independent wrestling because that's the heart of this. Support my friends. Support wrestling because that's why we're here, folks. Support one another. And let's keep growing this incredible, diverse, unique, elite, authentic, unscripted, unrestricted wrestling community together. Simple as that. With that being said, thank you so much for tuning in. Please continue to share this with your friends. I would love to bring more into this forum and interact with as many of y'all as I can. I hope you all enjoyed this. It was great to see some of your first timers here. Colin, Gary, Pete. It was great to see you. And I hope to continue seeing you going forward on Friday nights, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, I'm very excited for NXT Super Tuesday. But until next time, folks, my time is done here. I actually didn't get through all the questions on Twitter, so I'll have some for next week. So thank you again. So with that, take care, enjoy life. Tomorrow's never guaranteed. Treasure your families and enjoy wrestling. And wear a mask, be safe, be positive. Find something that makes you happy, okay? And until the next video, I just hope you all enjoy your Friday night. Thank you again.